People ask me every single day, why are you gay? I tell them, I don't know what confused you about you thinking that I'm gay, but I'm not gay, bro. Not this gay. To film or not to film, that is the question. The reason why I make this video is because when you start to dive deep down into the crevices of the filming industry, it does kind of not like ruin movies for you, but it for sure changes every single movie moving forward that you will watch for the rest of your life. And this is what I mean. If you are deciding to go down the path of learning about film, you are going to start to ask a lot of questions, and every single film that you watch, you're going to be questioning it throughout the film. And what I mean by that is a person who doesn't give a damn about film. They just want to sit down and watch a movie. They don't think of I wonder what kind of equipment they use to get that shot. At least for me, every single movie that I watch now, and I personally, I take it with the burden of loving film. I really don't mind it, but there is a part inside of me that when I'm watching a movie, I wish that I could just sit and enjoy the movie. But there's just parts inside of the movie I'm just like, how in the hell did they get that shot? How did they do that with the magic of their camera? Was it AI? Was it CGI? Did they use real cameras? And then I have to go and fucking watch a documentary of how they filmed the damn movie. you know? But it's just you gotta ask yourself, are you really about the film? Because it's gonna start to change your brain. It's gonna start to make you start to ask a lot of questions. And especially when I was in the filming industry and seeing the behind the scenes of everything, it made me realize trust nothing. Trust nothing that you see on a screen. Because, seeing the massive green screens and the industrial machines that they use to get a certain shot, I was just and especially with news broadcasting, you have to realize, say a person like me, a person nobody really knows who I am. I'm just a random Joe. They could take a person like me and say, all right, we're going to offer you $1.2 million of that. We're going to change your looks a little bit. And then we're going to make a real news story of a mass murderer who went around and killed 7 different other actors. This is I'm not saying that this is what they do. I'm just saying that this is very possible. This is an actual thing that they could really do with not that much amount of effort. Of that, they just create a story of, oh, little Sally over there got freaking murdered by a drunk driver. And, let's see, it's going to be me, and they're going to put some prosthetics on me, and they're going to give me $1.2 million to shut the hell up about it. And they're going to be on the look. They're going to be on the lookout for this individual. Oh, where is he? And just to cause an uproar of the mass media. Because things happen even a COVID-19. things like things that they'll like COVID-19 could have been something, but for sure they dragged it along for way too long, for like a way too long. Yep. All of Fox News could just simply be fake, and then every once in a while something actually does happen, which ties it and threads it in to make it look even more realistic. Going down the film route it is a painful one. It's an exhausting one. It's it just makes you use your brain a lot more. And sometimes I just think of like, I wish I could just be a normal person. I wish I could just be a fucking dumb dummy. Just a dumb, numbed out, thoughtless, disgusting animal. Like I wish I could be like that sometimes, and maybe in my future, maybe I could trigger that again to just kind of go back go back on the evolutionary plane, which would make for great content. But going down the film route, it is I would say if you're thinking about it, just go ahead and turn back now. Turn back now. Don't go down the path. Don't do it, brother. Don't do it because there is no benefit. There is, unless if like you are a real true director kind of guy who's gonna go and make millions and millions of dollars to actually go into like that film, nothing can stop you. Then you have no choice but to go down that path. But if you're just like an average person, I'm just telling you, man, it changes you. It changes you, and I think it's good for me. I think it's good for me because like I live in the vlog. I live inside of the vlog. So I mean, and that's where like I'm happiest. Because I get to yap and complain. I get to yap, 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 yap. I get to yap and complain. And the thing is, I fucking hate people who complain. And boom, right there, Paul, you're a freaking hypocrite. And it's just like, yep, that me. But the thing that I hate about people who complain is like it's two people speaking to each other. And like one of them could just be fucking yapping and complaining, and like the other one has to freaking just just sit there and just like listen to like what one of them's saying. And this guy over here has no choice but to freaking just sit there and listen. And I don't think that's fair. Of like, you have this individual over here just fucking yapping and complaining about stuff, and like this poor individual just has to sit there and freaking watch this freaking dude over here just freaking yapping, complaining. Like there's like nothing that you could do about it, and there's like this dude over there and he's fucking watching me. But the thing is about vlogging is that at any moment you could just turn it off. You could just turn it off at any single moment or second. And I find that to be fair. That it's just like if a person doesn't care to hear about what the hell you're yapping and complaining about, they can just turn it off. And that's the reason why I like it. That's why I like vlogging because, like, if like a person doesn't want to hear about my ailments and how sad and depressed I am, then they can just turn it off. And I find that completely fair. But it's just like, if you're just a person who just goes out there into the world and just complains and complains and complains, it's like a person has to listen to you. And I don't think that's fair. With that said, I guess I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode, 5 o'clock in the morning. Bye.